uns neue Sidequests ab. Und setzen unsere Reise fort. Jetzt ist hier noch eine zweite aufgeploppt. Alter.
You all right?
Der große Bruder.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now. I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught luckier in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Der große Bruder. Okay, schon mal mit 3 Händlern in Marthas Rast sprechen. Hier haben wir wieder Post, wo Minimum eine Quest... Alter. Jo, Haki, was geht? Alter, wie viele Briefe sind hier angekommen? Ein fabelhaftes Tier. Ihr beide seid nun schon so lange zusammen, dass es sich wahrscheinlich wie ein ganzes Leben anfühlt. Aber du musst anscheinend trotzdem noch eine Menge über Torgel lernen. Ja, er würde sich einem geifernden Behemoth in den Weg stellen, um dich zu beschützen. Aber das solltest du niemals für selbstverständlich halten. Schlussendlich ist er immer noch ein Hund und manchmal will er eben einfach nur den Kopf getätschelt haben, den Bauch gekraut und ein paar Kupernüsse gefüttert bekommen. Das solltest du nicht vergessen, Karen. Wie geht's, Haki? Was machen Sachen? Wiedergutmachung. Werter Clive, es ist mir bewusst, dass weit wichtigere Angelegenheiten eure Aufmerksamkeit verlangen. Doch solltet ihr trotzdem einen Moment für mich erübrigen können, würde ich euch bitten, mich im Archiv aufzusuchen. Ich habe ein Anliegen bezüglich seiner Hoheit, Prinz Dion, Hippokrates. Alles klar, ich hoffe bei dir auch, Mann.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Machst grad Feierabend? Nice. Nice, nice. Wieder ganz ich selbst. Clive, Worte können meine Dankbarkeit dafür, dass du mir aus der Ferne zurückgebracht hast, kaum ausdrücken. Das Buch hat mich zu dem gemacht, was ich heute bin. Ich hatte geglaubt, dass ich es nie wiedersehen würde. Dass mir zusammen mit ihm ein Teil von mir unwiederbringlich geraubt worden war. Aber dank dir bin ich nun wieder voll und ganz ich selbst. Leider kann ich dir nur dabei helfen, die Löcher in deinem Wissen zu stopfen. Aber nicht die in deinem Herzen. So werde ich sicher auf ewig in deiner Schuld stehen. Vivian. Die Dreieinigkeit. Es war vorauszusehen, dass es nicht leicht sein würde, 3 Männer mit so unterschiedlichen Überzeugungen zusammenzubringen. Und doch haben wir zum Wohle Valesters unsere Differenzen überwunden. Die Dreieinigkeit war nur ein erster Schritt. Eine längere, äußerst bittere Reise liegt vor uns, an deren Ende uns zweifellos Leid und Elend erwarten. Doch wichtiger als das Ziel ist das, was wir auf dem Weg dorthin voneinander lernen können. Du hast uns diesen Weg mit deinem Mut bereitet, Clive. Jetzt müssen wir den Mut haben, ihn auch zu bestreiten. Dein Lieblingsonkel. Ah, du hast Hugo noch gestern geklatscht und machst gleich auch weiter. So muss das, Haki. Des Schicksals Sold. Erinnerst du dich noch an das, was du mir damals am Phönixtor gesagt hast? Du hast gesagt, dass das Schicksal Rosarias auf meinen Schultern lastet, aber das Schicksal des Dominus auf deinen. Doch sind wir nicht beide Domini des Feuers und brennt die Flamme unserer Vorfahren nicht in unserer beider Herzen? Sollte ich dich nicht so beschützen wie du mich? Du hast dich damals entschlossen, mein Schild zu sein. Jetzt lass mich deiner werden. Hätte unser Vater das nicht gewollt? Genau wie Sid auch. Dass wir nicht das Schicksal über unseren Weg bestimmen lassen, sondern ihn selbst wählen? Gewähre mir diese eine Bitte, Clive, und lass mich für dich stark sein. Joshua. Sorge um Jill. Jill hat viel wegen ihrer Essbar gelitten, aber der Verlust von Shiva lastet trotzdem schwer auf ihr. Als Freunde sollten wir zumindest versuchen, ihre Last ein wenig zu lindern, bevor wir nach Ursprung aufbrechen. Lass uns persönlich darüber reden. Joshua. Quest annehmen.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Es ist geplant, Haki, ja. Aber ich will auch vorher alles, was geht, an Zeitzeugs machen. Rostiger Helm, Großherzog. Die Dreieinigkeit. Vivians Barett. Und verkohltes Übungsschwert. Nice. Wir machen gerade Side Story. Ja, also wenn ich Hauptstory starte, gebe ich Bescheid. Ich hab schon einmal heute verkackt, das reicht.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
Ist Rizzy noch da? Ich hab ihm gerade voll nicht geantwortet, ey.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
So, hier noch in der Festung mit Opi sprechen.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Gerade ekelhaft schwül wieder.
And please, be safe.
So. Haben wieder 3 aktive Quests. Moin, moin. Und rein da.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Wahrscheinlich hier alle Händler finden erstmal und reden. Aber bei dem kaufe ich gerade mal ein.
Much obliged.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin,
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the viceroy.
Blend mal kurz Kamera aus.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
We've got a few rooms going spare now.
Look, Dad. Shining so brightly.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But... Come on. Tracks. They're not...
Jo, Dankeschön, Dankeschön.
Thanks, gal.
Oh, habe ich vergessen abzubiegen. Ja, hab ich.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything.
Was war so eine Feder?
Well, I'll be damned.
Unser Chocobo, der da schreit. Oha. Oh, voll süß.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Danke, Mephi. Wie geht's?
Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back together before they change their minds.
Schade, hier wäre es jetzt cool gewesen, wenn irgendwie Ambrosia mit denen kommuniziert hätte. Hier ist Quest 1, hier ist Quest 2. Ja, hier, Quest 2. Boah, ich hasse Locations, die genau am Arsch der Welt zwischen zwei Portsteinen sind. Also irgendwie habe ich heute fett, also ich habe recht gut gefrühstückt. Heute Mittag habe ich richtig fett gegessen. Ich habe schon wieder Hunger, ey. Oder für die Arbeit morgen in einem mit vorgekocht und so. Wobei ich auch ganze Zeit heute schon überlege, ob ich morgen frei machen soll. Entscheide ich vielleicht nachher spontan. Guten Abend, Buffet, wie geht's, Mann? Ich bin nicht selbstständig, also ich bin auch nur angestellt, aber sagen wir... Sagt er noch was? Danke für die Cam. Also momentan lässt es die Arbeit zu von den Terminlichkeiten. Und mein Vorgesetzter ist da ziemlich locker. Hauptsache der Urlaub wird dieses Jahr verballert. Rest ist egal. Aber mal gucken. Ja, nice, so fair. Flash. Bist du mehrere Tage auf der Convention dann, Wufei, oder?
Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
So, dann auf zur dritten Sidequest. Die ist hier. Ist das Ganze weh. Nice, Mann. Dann viel Spaß schon mal. Ich denke, wir werden nochmal drüber quatschen.
This is the place, but
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry, Clive.
Donnerstag geht's hin.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Ich finde sowas auch entspannter, Wufei. Also wenn man schon eine Strecke auf sich nimmt und sowas machen will, dann macht man das direkt richtig mit Übernachtung und so und macht das entspannt. Ne? Das ist dann sowas wie ein Kurzurlaub. Dieses morgens hin, lange Fahrt, also ich rede von langen Fahrten bis sehr lange Fahrten, dann abends wieder zurück und das vielleicht dann mehrere Tage hintereinander, nur um ein paar Euro zu sparen. Ja, aber es gibt Leute, die machen das, Wufei. Es gibt Leute, die machen das, nur um ein paar Euro zu sparen. Das ist mir dann der Stress nicht wert. Also ganz dem Motto, man soll sich auch mal was gönnen. Muss man dann halt mal ein bisschen vorher planen, ne? Dann kann man auch gewisse Sachen günstiger buchen und so. Na klar, bei den heutigen Spritpreisen ist
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Sprit eh Kacker.
It was no trouble. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Da hast du deine silberne Chocobo-Feder.
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Fährst du allein oder mit Freunden?
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Okay.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me.
Geil.
After
Hört sich doch cool an.
That's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Boah, Kefi ist
Don't
ins
speak too
Discord
soon. I
gejoint.
ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
Ja, dann willkommen, Kefi.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Ich hab zu danken. Hab dich auch gerade freigeschaltet.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Bei uns wird das nämlich manuell gemacht. Regeln klicken, automatisch freischalten. Kann auch jeder Troll. Und dann zuspammen.
Lawsman.
Ja, alles gut. Alles gut.
I found the flowers you were looking for.
Ich erkläre das gleich von meiner Seite nochmal.
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Da steht bei mir auch noch an mit Götterdämmerung heute. Ja, ein Kollege von mir hatte mal quasi so einen rechtsradikalen Raid bekommen, wo sein Stream zugebombt wurde. Und die sind auch ins Discord gejoint, ne, kurz Regeln bestätigt, ne, und haben dann dazu gemüllt, ne. Habe ich dann so mitbekommen. Und dann ist bei mir so eingeführt. Darum geht man schon mal so ein bisschen dann diese Art von Gefahr. Weil diese Art von Idioten, die sind echt krass unterwegs gewesen in den letzten Monaten auf sehr vielen Kanälen, PC-Servern etc.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then.
Ja, so ungefähr habe ich es, Serafin.
Follow me.
So ungefähr habe ich es. Die bei mir neu joinen, die sehen einen Channel, einen Text-Channel, nicht mehr, nicht weniger. Und in der Regel die meisten, die joinen, die kenne ich ja schon dann hier durch den Stream, ne? Und hier und da mal kenne ich sie nicht, die stellen sich kurz vor. Dann weiß man schon meist Bescheid und dann gebe ich halt eine Community-Rolle und dann sehen sie den ganzen Discord.
What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Der arme Dion, ey.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Corvus, hey, wie geht's?
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
Der arme
As you
OP.
wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Ich glaube, OP checkt schon so, dass er nicht zurückkehren wird. Oder befürchtet es zumindest.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Einfach ein Ehrenboy.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Auftrag abgeschlossen. Irgendwer meinte schon, Dions Geschichte würde sich für ein DLC lohnen. Ja, ich glaube, es könnte sich eigentlich für jeden Esper-Träger lohnen. Und Corvus, freut mich, dass ihr wieder zu Hause seid und ihr wohlauf seid. Mega schön. Mir geht's soweit gut. Mir geht's gut. Ich glaube, nur in so einem Stündchen oder so mache ich mir nochmal einen Kaffee.